becoming the first team in 35 seasons to do so. McKnight brings it out and reaches out near the 20-yard line, a 24-yard return. It is Sanchez throwing out to the left flat. Green, the running back. Hesitation move by Green as he gets to the 22, met by Marcel Darius. Short yardage back is now checked in for the Jets. Third down and 6. And that catch is made by Hill. And Tebow hands it off. McKnight, the ball carrier. Completed to the tight end, Jeff Cumberland, to the left side. Green gets across the 45.
He's not only looking at the sideline, but every day you stand in front of your locker, you got to talk about it. Best thing Mark Sanchez can do is play well early.
Whoa! And it's picked off as Sanchez tried to flip it. First and 10 from the 46, but a penalty marker is down.
Stars, offense, number 84, 5-yard penalty, still first down.
It's called on the tight end.
Defense is not a bad thing.
Handoff to Fred Jackson, and he is gang tackled. 4 minutes gone by here at the start. Good protection for Fitzpatrick, completes for the first down, has the tight end Scott Chandler against Revis. First down for the Bills, and they bottled up Jackson for a loss on the play. The Wildcat with Ronnie Brown. Fitzpatrick angles, it is intercepted. And the question is, was he inbounds? 9-yard line following the interception by Revis. Green gets the call. 8 for the Jets from their 41-yard line. Lots of time, and the handoff went to Sean Green.
How they're going to utilize Tim Tebow.
But it's Sanchez out of the gun. Sanchez completes for the first down across the 40.
Difficult for Sanchez when he gets back on the field.
The handoff goes to Powell. Try to make the cut and could not.
Season.
Hill left, Holmes right. Sanchez looking right and had a wide open Santonio Holmes.
Relationship between quarterback and receiver absolutely critical.
That pass intended for Stephen Hill.
That's interference. Defense, number 23. That's a spot foul. Automatic first down.
What I would call unusual speed at 4.33.
Handoff to Green. Off the good hole, has a first down. Wide open up the middle.
You're going to see a lot of it. The more successful it is, now all of a sudden you get a chance to see the guy run. He's 250 pounds. He can move people inside.
Second down and 6. Off the pump, fires end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Jeremy Curley with the catch. Around the clock by the news media, including cable and local TV outlets setting up. Even reports of Sanchez and Tebow's passing stats on a daily basis as Leotis McKelvin let it go. Handoff to Spiller. Try to break wide, but is taken down by the strong safety, LaRon Landry, 23. Fitzpatrick able to complete to Donald Jones.
He's in the preseason.
3rd and a yard. Off the play fake. Fitzpatrick with the pass that is caught for a first down. Lee Smith, the and Spiller again in the backfield. Off the play fake. Fitzpatrick being chased. Fitzpatrick diving but short of the first down. Big hole on the left, and Jackson picks up the first down. David,
not in sync, you can have some problems.
First down from the 47. He had the time, but the pass too high, intended for the tight end Scott Chandler. Patrick and the Bills, 2.5 left in the first. Oh, it is picked off Once again, Fitzpatrick intercepted. This time it is Kyle Wilson with a beautiful diving interception. 7-0 lead as we come up on 2 minutes to play in the first. Powell taking that handoff and a stop. Sean Green, the running back. Sanchez over the middle. Nice move by Dustin Keller. Second best receiver on the Jets behind Dustin Keller, which was not necessarily appreciated. This time it's Holmes on the reception. It is Tebow, and he is bottled up.
Williams, so he certainly has that history.
2nd and 7 off the pump fake. Sanchez fires. Touchdown! The rookie Stephen Hill wide open. Here's Nick Falk for the extra point. 5 plays, 52 yards, opening minutes of the second quarter. The kickoff by Falk, a good one. And they'll bring it out to the 20 as McKelvin. Jackson on the handoff. And Chandler in motion. And a flag is tossed.
Ball start. Offense. Number 67. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
Starters playing these games mean something, and that's going to be the challenge, I think, for these officials.
Here's Fitzpatrick throwing the long ball and nearly intercepted again.
3rd and long against this Jets defense.
Here they come. Got it away. And it is caught right at the marker by Stevie Johnson.
Stevie Johnson.
The punting unit coming on. Brian Mormon. Looked like the referee picked up a flag. There was a flag tossed. Regular officials.
Delay game by the offense. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
Back deep. Back at his 25 as Mormon gets away the kick. Here comes Curley with some space. Finds running room. The punter is back to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Jets. Once again, here is Nick Falk, who has had a busy first half by a Jet since back in November of 2002. I should say Curley's first punt return for a touchdown. Now Fitzpatrick with the give. Jackson, 7. Fake to Jackson. The completion is underneath and short of a first down. Handoff to Jackson. Finds running room and then was crushed. Took a hard hit for Ron Landry. C.J. Spiller has come in and he's taken down back behind the line. The backfield, 3rd and 4. Here they come. And Stevie Johnson with the leaping catch for the first down. Successfully, the one team that will go at Darrelle Revis. Usually teams stay away. Here's Fitzpatrick. Overthrows the intended receiver, Donald Jones. Buffalo at its 44. C.J. Spiller finds the running room, breaks tackles to the 20, to the 10, touchdown Buffalo. LaRon Landry tried to wrap him up and could not. C.J. Spiller
Does a nice job splitting. You're going to see LaRon Landry here and Bart Scott. He's just going to run right through the tackle. I in the preseason, a much more confident back.
Ryan Lindell adding the extra point for the kickoff from the specialist John Potter. McKnight will not have a chance. They're 20 with Mark Sanchez at quarterback. Sean Green.
Keller, Jeremy Curley both had hamstring injuries.
Santonio Holmes with a blocker. And is taken out across the 40 by Kelvin Shepard. A pickup via a transaction with the St. Louis Rams. This is Green. Only 12 double faults to this point. Tim Tebow is back in there. The handoff to Green. A lot of people with what has taken place in this first half with the way the Wildcat has been used. And that is completed to Stephen Hill. Sanchez throwing a bullet that is incomplete. Intended for Santonio Holmes. Mario Williams. Green and Connor in the backfield, and it's Green. The ball comes loose. The Bills say they have it. 21, Bills 7. Sanchez with a wide open receiver. Santonio Holmes going sideline. First and 10 for the Jets. And Green trying to angle himself.
Really nice job keeping this Bills defense off balance.
And the Jets go with a double tight end set. Sanchez chased and throws it away. 15 passes for the Jets. Sanchez again completes right at the marker. It's the tight end Cumberland. You know, the man they call the Terminator, John Connor. It's Green.
Well, winning takes care of everything. If they can do that, it won't be a huge deal.
Well, Tebow not able to free himself up. So the third down and 6. And again has the open receiver. Jeremy Curley was a terrific game. It's right up the sideline. It's 4th and less than a yard coming up for the Jets.
It's challenging the rule on the field of the reception and the spot of the catch.
Really nice effort here by Jeremy Curley. You see him extend that ball very close to the down marker.
The ruling on the field will stand. The ball will be placed at the spot and out of bounds. It'll be 4th down.
Now they say it's a 25-yard attempt. It is good.
Kept in touch with each other when they were in different NFL cities, and it's ironic that they wind up here together in New York.
Another deep kick. And from its 20-yard line. Fitzpatrick fires it down. And it is either dropped or fumbled. Let's see what the call is. It is picked up. Picked up by Jeremiah Bell. And he is hit from behind. And now it's recovered by LaRon Landry in a bizarre play.
I think it is. I think C.J. Spiller catches this football, and a really nice job there by LaRon Landry knocking it out. Jeremiah Bell right there to pick it up.
The ruling on the field of a fumble and return stands. It'll be New York's ball. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Sanchez. Powell has a first down inside the 40-yard line. Jets do not have a timeout. Sanchez over the middle. Inside the 30, caught by Chaz Schillen.
Guys lined up. He's taken more control this offseason.
Inside handoff to Powell, and that is a Jet. First down. Clock. Sanchez looking left. Diving catch. 7-yard pickup. Now he spikes it. That stops the clock.
To help those corners, and he's taking advantage of it by checking the ball down to Powell and working inside to the tight ends and to the backs out of the backfield.
5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
Play a game in this part of the field.
It's Curley in motion. Sanchez with the pump. Throws end zone for Holmes. And he is out of bounds. He made the catch.
You want to see it, does the right foot come down before that left hand? And I think that left hand actually comes down first.
The ruling on the field is confirmed of an incompleted pass. 4th down.
4th down play for the Jets. And this one is good. Once again, Nick Folk looking to keep it in the end zone. Will they run it out? No. Once again, Leotis McKelvin has to stay right there. They bring it out
back into this game.
So they'll run out the clock.
A way to get C.J. Spiller more involved in this offense.
Rodgers and McKelvin are back deep, and this one will be run out by McKelvin. Broke a couple of tackles, reaching out near the 20, and then he's pushed back. Spiller finding a hole. Makes his way to the 27. 2nd down and 3. Inside handoff to Spiller. Takes to the outside. Has a first down across the 35. Fitzpatrick out of the gun. Picked off. Intercepted by Cromartie. He will go all the way. The extra point try by Nick Folk. Looks like he lost his balance, but able to put it through 40 yards for a touchdown. So once again, Rogers and McKelvin are back deep. And another good kick by Folk, so to bring it out in the slot. And Fitzpatrick with the toss. Choice able to make the turn, but bumped out by LaRon Landry, and a flag is down.
First half that he put on Fred Jackson.
By the offense, number 77. 10-yard penalty. So first down.
And 20 back at the 10. Here they come. Fitzpatrick coming up short down the field behind Fitzpatrick. Spiller out to the 15.
Necessary risk. When they get behind in games is really where the interceptions show up.
3rd and 15, and off the screen, not much there as Spiller is stopped. The first half. Good hang time, and this one carries out.
A tremendous accomplishment.
And here is the flea flicker, and Sanchez able to complete. They come right out with some chicanery. Stephen Hill.
Really good to see because they really don't fool the Buffalo Bills. You're going to see right here, Sanchez throws this one up, and a nice adjustment by Hill coming back to the football. It's adjustment for Sanchez and Hill.
4th catch for Hill. Green running into his own man.
With the young tight end.
Ball spotted at the 19 on a 3-yard gain, and now Green gets the call again. Picked up 2. Jets. Right from the start. Deep drop by Sanchez and completes. Again, it's Hill. The question is, did he get in? Yes, he did. Touchdown, Jets. Looked like he made contact with the pylon. It's a 17-yard pass play.
And I thought it was going to take some patience for the Jets because he had limited playing experience in a kind of a non-conventional offense at Georgia Tech. Just great effort by Stephen Hill.
On the field stands. It's a touchdown.
Balls on the ground. He had some drops, but he has looked fantastic here today.
47-3 victory over St. Louis. Folks' kick comes up shorter, played by McKelvin. And taken down across the 20-yard line.
Trust me.
C.J. Spiller. Stopped by Bart Scott. Here's Spiller. Trying to go wide. And does pick up the first down. First down for Buffalo off the play fake. Lots of time for Fitzpatrick. Catch is made at the marker, but he's out of bounds. Stevie Johnson, well covered. 2009, it's 8 of the last 9 for the Jets over the Bills. Donald Jones on the reception.
All the way out.
Fitzpatrick nearly picked off on the deflection. It's handled by David Nelson. Hello at midfield. And again to the ground, Spiller. Spiller gets a good block. He's to the 30, down to the 20, down to the 10, down to the 5.
Ryan Fitzpatrick now get out in front. He makes the cut block on Jeremiah Bell, which allows C.J. Spiller to get up on the second level. Good effort by your quarterback.
Style the fullback. There's Choice. And again, it is Choice diving, and no official word. It is very close. Tire in front of Choice. Flag is down.
Offense, number 76. 5-yard penalty. Third down.
Fitzpatrick throws end zone. Touchdown. Scott Chandler, the tight end, makes the catch. It's a 5-yard touchdown pass play. Isaiah Trufant, point after by Lindell. Jets with a 41-14 lead on Buffalo. The kickoff from Potter. This is what he did throughout the preseason.
Mark Sanchez changing the play at the line of scrimmage.
And Green is stopped back behind the line.
Control things. You watch him in practice. You watch him get these young receivers lined up.
Completes for the first down. One that had brought you in several years ago to work with Sanchez. Green breaks a tackle and works his way across the 35-yard line. What do you
different Mark Sanchez here today?
Green coming up short. Third down and 1. Green to his left. And Tebow will look to run. Stopped by the combination of back in there. Green finding some running room at midfield. Stopped by the strong side linebacker Arthur Moats. So fourth quarter underway. And here's Sanchez to throw. And runs it out of the pocket and then loses the football.
Holding offense, number 74, 10-yard penalty, still third down.
And guns it intended for Santonio Holmes, who was double covered. Tim Tebow was in as the punt protector. McKelvin is back for Buffalo. Got the good hang time, and it is down inside the 5. In the absence of the injured Fred Jackson. At about the 8-yard line. Oh, nice catch is made by David Nelson, cutting to his right, taken down across the 30, a first down. Jones to the left. Fitzpatrick goes the other way, and it's broken up. Beautifully done by Revis. Spiller got to follow a blocker and then runs it out short of a first down, and the flag is down.
Holding by the offense, number 67. After the play, dead ball, personal foul, defense. Will be offset, replay the down.
You've got to get violent on the boundary.
Fitzpatrick goes sideline and broken up and nearly picked off. Revis, 3rd and 10 from the 29. And the catch made by Donald Jones gets to the 40 times. Hand off to Spiller. Well, it's not too late to play NFL.com. Buffalo from its 42-yard line off the play fake. A floater throw, and it's Chandler with the catch. Hand off to Spiller. Battles his way inside the 45.
Picking changes, I think, should help this football team.
Second down and 4, and Spiller finding running room, gets inside the 30. Flank to the right side. Deep drop by Fitzpatrick, and completes to Jones inside the 20-yard line, and there is a flag thrown.
Personal foul. Roughing the quarterback. Defense number 98. 15 yards and then run. First down.
Toss to Spiller. Follows the blocker. And is taken out outside the 5-yard line. Second down and goal. Quick pitch over the middle, and Jones able to walk it in. Patrick certainly his best work on the day. The rookie John Potter with the kick that carries into the end zone, so no return again for Joe McKnight.
Certain situations, on-field officials to alert the medical staff of injuries like that, so doing everything they can to promote player safety.
Second down and 10.
False start by the offense. Number 65, 5-yard penalty. So second down.
His season last October with the Texans. Here's Sean Green.
He has had a very quiet day.
Third down and 12. Sean Green looking for that.
Buffalo in a return mode. Double on both of the Flyers on the outside.
And he was able to blast one before. Here's the return by Kelvin to the outside, picks up a block, and that is pushed out of bounds. Quarter, the Jets jumping on top early. They have the 41-21 lead as Chandler makes the catch, and it's a first down. Felt they were not in the best possible condition. He says it'll be different this season. That is incomplete. Out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. Incomplete, intended for Spiller. Third down and 10. Fitzpatrick's pass was too high, intended for Stevie Johnson. Fitzpatrick will take a shot at it and succeeds. It is caught inside the 10 by Johnson, and he's in for the touchdown with no celebration.
Just padding the stats late in the game
for the extra point. He's at the far side of the field.
Kick it right to him. That'll bring on a cheer from this crowd. The guy's a terrific football player, and I think he has a role on this team, and if not this team, somewhere else.
He's a member of the Denver Broncos, as we see the play fake by Sanchez, and finds the wide open receiver, Santonio Holmes, who gets to the 21.
Success on the ground, and he can move, and he can throw those play action throws.
25-yard pickup by Holmes, and now Green.
It's 5 defenses in the 49ers and Texans. We're going to find out about this Jets offense early.
Straight ahead move by Green.
It'll be a huge deal for the Buffalo Bills if they don't have it.
Oh, Green is able to break tackles, gets inside the 5.
He's not even aware of it. Well, they're trying to get a timeout on the sidelines.
Delay game. Offense. 5-yard penalty.
You can see the frustration from Rex. Part of that is on the coaching staff. That helmet on when he's in there by himself. When he's in there with Sanchez, he can't have that helmet on.
And here's Tebow running left, and he's stopped at the 5 by the rookie Gilmore. Connor, the fullback, in front of Green. Green takes it, follows Connor, and he's in. Touchdown! The Terminator, John Connor, try to pounce on it.
Under 2 minutes. Only the
Yes.
forward can advance it.
So Ferguson gets credit.
You can't advance a fumble there in the end zone inside 2 minutes.
And Green leaping over and scores. And this time able to hang on. Extra point. Kelvin will run it out. Puts the speed on, able to hang on as the Jets were batting away trying to knock it free. Straight ahead move up to the 25-yard line. Muhammad Wilkerson. This one winding down as Choice is hauled down back behind the line, and that will do it. Mark Sanchez going up and down the bench. It has been a magnificent afternoon for Sanchez. In particular, when you consider all that led up to opening day. 19 for 27, 266 yards.